morning, everybody. We're live. There we go. What's happening? How is everybody doing? Today we're going to take a little walk down memory lane. I forget the name of this. The scene. It's right in front of me. You can see it there. We are in the town area. And the name of this shopping center is The Scene. Oh, by the way, I wonder if that's the guy from Titanium. Anyway, yeah, we're in town by The Scene, and we'll be walking over to the place where Humpty Dumpty fell. Which was me. And I know I said I'd be on the road, but Nicholas did have COVID. He tested positive for COVID. And so until he's over it, until I make sure my wife doesn't have it and, you know, everything is good, I'll be at home probably until you are the first one. Good for you. I'm sure that counts for a lot in this world. But yeah, until I find out, well, first of all, what I want to do is I don't want any problems myself. So I'm not going to go anywhere until I take a rapid test before I leave, which would be Friday or Saturday. I want to make sure he's over it, he's okay, she's okay, because she's been around him. Hey, Carlos. So I gotta get over that. She's definitely not going anywhere. She being my wife, she's not gonna go anywhere until she knows that Nicholas is good. So I figured today's a good day to see where I fell from. I haven't been there in about 4 or 5 years at least. I streamed there once. So you never know, I could have it. Not that it probably doesn't really matter, but I don't want to give it to anybody else. Even if I had the flu, I wouldn't want to give it to anybody else. And he's fine, but he's shacked up at our house. One shirt on a mug, a t-shirt or a mug. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I have started working on my new site, and it is, I don't want to say it's completed, because I got probably 100 different, I don't know, 100, maybe 50 more items to add. But if you go to AnAmericanInBangkok.com, you'll see the site is completely different now. And the member section is not there, but it will be up shortly. I'm transferring everything over from the other site to this one. So, and hopefully this will be a better site, more interactive. Because I kind of let the other one go and I got bored with it, and it's a little bit limited what I can do. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, kitty cat. Oh, man. I didn't eat last night. Famished, man. Anyway, so Nick is the first person to actually test positive in our family, and he thinks he got it from his buddy. Could have been his girlfriend for all I know, I don't know, but he said he was studying with his buddy. His buddy went home a day or two later, started feeling a little bit sick, so he went and got tested positive. Then Nicholas started feeling a little bit bad. He went and got tested. He tested with the rapid test, he tested negative. And then the next day he went and got the PCR test and tested positive. So he's only got a little bit of a sore throat and a runny nose. And I'm like, you got a cold. You're gonna be fine. So that's what's happening with me here in Thailand. Same. Andy, are you home yet? I take it. Now, the plan for me, the plan was to go to Chumphon by train. I was going to go to Chumphon, and I think I will Friday or Saturday, but you know, my wife is a little uneasy, we'll say, about Sid being sick, and now Nicholas, and so So anyway, she definitely is not going to go. I don't even see her going this weekend. She said that she probably won't go for another week or so, and I don't really want to wait. I don't want to wait for her. Sorry, honey. We can go next week, too. We'll leave next week and go somewhere as well, hopefully. But, with her, it's always up to, there's, like I've been saying, going places is always, it's always subject to the timing of everything. The kid's okay, the cat's okay, the dog okay. Well, the dog's okay now. Yeah, it's been piss and rain here day after day. The last couple of days it's been really, really wet, which is actually a good thing now because, I've been looking, okay, if I went down to Chumphon, what's the weather supposed to be like? And it's supposed to be rainy. So waiting a couple of days might not be a bad thing. And I'll get out of here in a minute. I want to drink my coffee and get out of here. I'm up on the second floor. There's 2 floors on this Starbucks. This is a big place. Let me show you guys around here. All right, so this is the whole town. This is part of town in town. Got a nice view. Like I said, we're at this place called The Scene. They got 2, there's a room behind here. I'm not getting the anal swab, I'll tell you that right now. They got 2 of the, the little meeting rooms, right? It goes all the way in the back over there. And again, this is the second floor. There's the stairs over there. You guys, for those people who've been watching for a while, you guys have been here before. And I like this place. This place, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be open 24/7. Yeah, that's how I used to be, Andy. That's how I actually still am most of the time when I go somewhere. At least I have been for a long time. I come back, where am I gonna go next? What's the next Don't have, as I said, I don't really have quite the same urge to travel. But I was going to go to Trang or to Chumpon. I'll go to either. Because I've been through them, but I've never spent any time there. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do a live stream where I get the anal swab. How's that sound? You guys want to watch? I wouldn't want that on anybody. Hey, before I keep going though, do me a favor. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, check things out. Go down in the description. Things are changing in the description as well. Don't buy from the old merch link. Don't buy from the I have not disconnected it yet because I haven't had time. I've been working on this non-stop. Yeah, right. No thanks. I just talked to him the other day. You won't be available. I hope not. Oh, God. I won't be available for it either. What was I going to say? Before I was so rudely interrupted by everybody on the channel. Oh, I know. Oh, I got to change my glasses, that's why. Like I said, I got the new site up. Don't click, there's like below the video, there's the join button for the YouTube channel, but there's also, don't forget about that because I'm trying to hit 50 still. Maybe one day I will, hopefully. But there's also some video windows or some little image windows below the video. Don't buy from there. I'm gonna disconnect it after this stream once I get home and have some time. Go to AnAmericanInBangkok.com. You can buy everything directly from there. Much easier, and I'm still working on it, but there's a lot up there. And I'm happy with the site. I put a lot of work into it so far, and I'm gonna put a lot more into it. I got some stuff to do with it, but I'm still figuring things out. So anyway, go check that out for me if you will. Spread the word, share that website, share this stream. But let me just down this and let's get out of here. I'm a little bit sick of my time in Starbucks. I think Andy's always had the bug. Once you get the travel bug, it never leaves you. Oh, and by the way, if you do go and place an order, I forgot all about this. You guys will like this. Really, cats? I didn't know that. I was unaware. I'm aware of my surroundings. Thank you very much. If you use the code NUTCLUB, 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 you will get 15% off every item on your order. Now until the next time I stream. Nut Club. Don't ask me where I get it. It's a boxing thing, believe it or not. Nut Club. I liked it because I was looking at this guy who I know of. He fought Joe Louis back in the day. His name was Tony Galento. I called him Two-Ton Tony. Not because he weighed 2 tons, but because he was on his way to a fight and was almost late because he was supposedly carrying 2 tons of ice, and he was almost late for his fight because of that. So Nut Club is and he had his hangers on, his entourage was known as the Nut Club because he was a bit crazy, a bit brash, we'll say. And so he and his entourage were known as the Nut Club. So that's the code of the day, Nut Club. Get 15% off and go to American in Bangkok. There's new stuff up there. There's different coffee cups. There's water bottles. There's mouse pads. There's polo shirts. There's all kinds of stuff. Anyway, enough about that. I know you guys want to sit here and look over my shoulder, but better we go. Every opportunity to take this mask off, I am taking it. Sid is fine. Sid has actually been, I think he's about 90% back. Actually, yeah, you can see it, I think. You see the scratch right here? He's being so mellow, so gentle. He comes up and he's curled up and he's on me and he's laying there and he's purring and I'm petting him. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad you're better, Sid. Good little kitty cat. And then he wants to play. The next thing I know, he sinks his fang in my wrist, and I'm bleeding. And Bo, of course, is going, "Don't hurt the cat." Wasn't doing anything to the cat, and the cat just, he gives me the little love bites, and then all of a sudden he wants to test me. So I think he's a lot better. All right. Bastard. I'll be there soon enough, and I'll be to another beach soon enough, so I don't want to be jealous. I just said, Andy, the places I was considering were Trang and Chumpon, more likely Chumpon. And then maybe I'll go somewhere from there, I don't know. It sounds wonderful, Carlos. I'm jealous, I admit it. No, let's not put that on right now. Anyway, got a nice little view out here, the window. What is all this? What is that stuff? Camera stuff? Shit, I'm wearing the wrong glasses. What did I do here? Oh, I can go out this way too. Yeah, I'm wearing the wrong glasses, damn it. Okay. Should I go out this way? Nah, we'll go out this way. What if anybody's falling down these stairs? High ceiling here. This is the place that they have some different food than the average Starbucks. I'm gonna ask what time they open and close. Kunครับก็เบิร์ดกี่โมงนะเบิร์ดกี่โมงนะเบิร์ดร้าน
เปิดแล้ว
รู้แล้วจะเบิร์ดกี่โมง
เปิด24 ชั่วโมงค่ะ
โอเคโอเค still โอเคครับคุณ She's like, we're open now. I'm like, really? What time do you open? We're open now. I know that. They used to be open 24 hours. I thought maybe because of the deadly illness that they didn't have the same hours. Let's see here. I want to know what all this stuff is. That's camera gear? Yeah, maybe. All right. Now, I used to live in this area. Once I fell and the place didn't have fire extinguishers that were working, they were all empty, we decided to leave. And it's a shame because this is a nice area. Higher end area, you know? And it's actually where my kids went to school. You know, they got banchan, pizza, they got all kinds of stuff. Fitness center, Wagyu, Schmackdonald's. Look at all these Grab drivers. So many of them. Holy shit, man. And that Starbucks, I gotta tell you, that Starbucks was so busy when I went in there. There were like 5 Grab drivers there. There was like 5 people in line. Check this out. Cafe Amazon, but nothing on the second floor. That sucks. Too bad they don't open that up. There used to be a bar there. Bar restaurant. And the top floor was open. And they had a dining area there. Fitness, Madam Hangs. Mommy Kim's. And when I lived here, this place was not here. This place was built after I lived here, which was about 20 years ago. Because Alex is, how old is he? He's, wait a minute here. He'll be 21 in about 2 months. So this was about 19 years ago when we lived here. And I fell. Nice street life here. You know, it's a small area, but some cool stuff. Platod. Got donuts, little mini donuts, all kinds of stuff. It used to be that I lived the next street over, and then down this street. Sawadee Kap. So if you went down this street right here, which is what I used to do, there was a fence at the end of the street. Oh, I didn't think of that, Carlos. I always think, well, everything is great here. But if you go down to the end of the street, right in the corner, there was a fence, and you could just walk right through the fence. There was a big gap, and then if you walk right through there, then there was a Muay Thai gym, and that is one of the gyms that I trained at. I trained at that place pretty seriously for a couple of years. Sawadee Kap. Joke. Silai. Kamada Samsip Sai Kai Sisip Pised Hasib. Very good. Thank you. No, go party. I feel like. Now, I think there's a Gayang. Yeah. Not Gayang. Kalman guy. And the guy's still here. So I'm going to come back there and get some to go later on. And that's where the kids went to school for 13 years. This place they just knocked down. There was nothing here. I'm glad they're out of that school, to be honest. Nice people. Always had nice teachers, but, Thailand is different. Children must always follow in the schools. And I didn't think that was very good. Don't be a follower. All right, so up here on the right is where we have to go. This place wasn't here. Well, they've changed everything here. All right, so let's go down here. Common guy. More coffee. Coconut? Pomelo. Big grapefruit. They might have coconut here. So this is the old hood. God, it's been a long time.
This was not here. Paper Meal was not here. 7-Eleven was here. This thing here was here. This little market. Well, some of these buildings have gotten old, though. They've just let them go into disrepair, sort of. Or at least they don't look as beautiful as they used to. Welcome. Now, there was a Muay Thai gym up here. Oh, right in this fitness center. It's right here. But it was a standalone Muay Thai gym. Oh, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's still here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It's right here. Right in front of me. See the ring right there? Is anybody still here? I see 40-something people watching, but... Okay, so now this place is the Town and Town Garden Resort. I always thought it was the Town and Town Hotel. This is it right here. I mean, it was okay. It was a decent place, you know? But now it looks a little, I mean, it's just 20 years, almost 20 years later. But they're working on it. They call it a resort, but I think the first 2 floors were apartments, or the top 2 floors were apartments. One hour, 100 baht to park your car there. God, it feels strange to come back here. I don't even remember the 5 years ago when I was here, but I see no messages. Can people, someone maybe just say everything is working still? I know the video is working, but let's see here. All right, I think this is it here. Yeah, this is it, this area. Anybody? Hello? I'm not getting any messages through here. Hang on a second. Anybody? God damn. Look at this now. I can't believe that I made it. I'm going to think that for whatever reason, there's a problem with the messages coming through. Hang on a second. Let me redo this here. Okay, now the messages came back. I just had to restart the YouTube thing here. Hey, that's Chowderhead to you, Gennaro. Okay, yeah, thank you, Duke Nukem. Are there dog restaurants, as in what, to where you can eat dog? I think you'd have to go to Vietnam for that. And if you did here, you have to know someone in the know, which I'm not a big dog eater. Anyway, if you mean a place for dogs to go and sit down and have a meal. Okay, all right, well, good to know. All right, let me show you guys where I fell from. And first I'm gonna look and see, is there a little blood stain still there 20 years later? I really doubt it. it stood out. But it was there years later. All right, Nick is he's fine. I think he's a little bit better. It's hard to tell because he's like, you know, he's got a, goddamn. Okay, this was the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. There you go. Holy shit. When I look at this, yeah, right. Maybe my Omega, what the hell was it? Is it not Speedmaster? Seamaster. It was the James Bond. I saved up for fucking months. I was making good money at the time. I saved up and bought the goddamn thing on layaway. Had it for years, and then the thing popped off and somebody took it. Dogs hanging out in front of many places. You mean where people can bring their dogs and have them sit outside? That you can do here. I've seen several people doing that. All right, let me just get to this because there's cars around and stuff. All right, now, this is the first floor right here, okay? I didn't fall from the first floor. Yeah, well, I wasn't taller. All right, I didn't fall from here. I didn't fall from here, the second floor. And I didn't fall from here, the third floor. Soy Dog Cowboy. What's happening? Where I fell from was right there, the fourth floor. So from the top there, all the way down, and I'm gonna see if I can get it in perspective here. It's a little bit difficult, but what the fuck's going on with this fucking, everything's not working today. Even this thing is jiggy. Yes, I did ricochet off the balcony. There's the fourth floor, right there. Okay, right at the top. And I was hanging from a rope. I was hanging from a rope. The rope broke, and I bounced off the third, which is probably what saved my ass. Bounced off of the third tier right there, the third set of stairs. Well, the platform. I bounced off of that, and then went. Well, first of all, because we were unable to do so at the time. They had them blocked off. Yeah, well, there's the roof. Go down, let's see here. Yeah, go down from the top here, go down 1, 2, 3, and that's where I fell from. Boom. So that was a fall, and yes, I was lucky. It didn't feel like I was lucky. Once I woke up, I was like, what the hell happened? And actually, my old lady was sitting there, and they came in right away. Yeah, there was a fire, and we couldn't get out. Yeah, I don't know why they had everything shut down. I don't remember why they did that. And that was part of it. See, I was going to sue them. I was going to sue their asses. You know, that was my first thought is, sons of bitches, they don't even have there's no fire escapes. Actually, there weren't any fire escapes then. That's what it was. These were not here. That's what it was. They weren't here. Or I think they were on there was a fire escape from the first floor. And that was locked. I think maybe it was the first one and the second one, and the fire escape was locked. Now they don't have a fire escape. They only have the one Yeah, they have this one over here. So this one extended up. They have this one, but this is only from the first floor. You know, my memory's a little hazy now, but I was going to sue them. And then the lawyer said, okay, for every 1 million baht, you have to pay $50,000. I suggest we sue them for, it was like 10 million baht. I was like, so I got to give you 500,000 baht before I even start? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, well, that's not going to happen. It wasn't, you know, hey, if we get money, we'll get paid. No, it was like, you pay us. You pay us first and we'll work on it. And then, but see, I know from experience here, when I had a little trouble with this foreigner and had a little bit of a fight. No, they don't care about that stuff. Foreigner falls, no. And it was not a, you know, it wasn't that I felt like doing the Superman. It just happened, you know. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning too. It was horrible. It was really bad, man. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. All I remember is a bunch of people picking me up, throwing me in a car, and me being in pain and not knowing what the hell was going on. I was out. Basically, I was fuzzy. I was in and out, and I didn't even think about my watch. Yeah, well, I was the one who grabbed Alex. Nicholas wasn't born. My Bo was pregnant. I grabbed Alex, and he was just a little rugrat, and covered him up with my shirt and tried going out down the hallway so that I could go down on the other end. And it was just, there was too much smoke. I couldn't go. So there you have it. Speaking about golden retriever, I don't know what that is, but it looks like a lab or a retriever or something, a long hair retriever. I don't know what the hell it is. Setter, Irish setter kind of thing. Looks like a nice little dog. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. You fall from the first floor. This is that girl's dog over here. She's calling him. Don't lick my balls, all right? No offense. She's like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, you know you're not allowed out. Get your ass back over here. Oh, she was taking him out for a shit. Oh. No, don't hit him. What are you hitting him for? He's a dog. He's got a shit just like we do. He doesn't have a toilet, though. Well, you can die if you're standing up. You don't have to be on the first floor. You can die. You can fall over and bang your head on. How many times has an old person done that? Many. All right, so I'm going to take a bit of a walk here. So, all right, let's look at this again. Basically, I hit right there on the ramp upwards. I don't even remember this because I didn't spend much time back here then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in my world, I don't care what Donald Trump says about, you don't fall. But in my world, I'm a bad motherfucker because I fell and I lived. Oh, yeah. I somehow managed. Either that or that was one of my lives. Could I lie? I could, Gennaro. I'm sure there, anything's possible. These flowers from up here, they've fallen, turn into shit. I forgot all about this here. There's a little garden back here. Guess you can't go in here. Oh, it's locked. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's locked. There would have been. Here's another angle we can look at. Check this out. All right. So we got one. Wait a minute here. So there's the top. Wow. There's the top, and you go down 1, 2, 3. And boom, that's where I hit over there. So yeah, good little fall. And we lived somewhere over here. I think we lived on the 5th floor, and I had come down the 4th floor inside. I think that's what we did. People were freaking out, man. I mean, people were crying and screaming. It was unbelievable. It really was unbelievable. You know, because I think about it, and the reason that I went was because people were sitting there, they were scared shitless, nobody was going to do anything, and I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm like, somebody's got to get with it, man, or everybody's going to just die standing out here on the balcony. I mean, I'm not like saying I was trying to be the hero. I was trying to save my own ass and my family's ass. Well, they need to repaint it, but see, this is a little newer, this one. This is all part of the same complex. But you know, they could have, like, I was like, why doesn't somebody from the 1st floor get a couple of mattresses and just say fuck it and throw them down on the ground, so that if people have to start jumping, that they can just jump and they'll land on the mattress. They'll land on like 5 or 6 mattresses. But nobody was doing anything. And I was like going, hey, come on, man. Like, what? I was like yelling down, yeah, go. There was people down on the ground. I was like, go get in bed, you know? And so they said, oh, the fire department's coming. The fire department came, and they didn't have shit. And so what they ended up doing was getting a painting scaffolding, and they moved I found this out later, they moved the painting scaffolding over, and people started jumping, hanging, and then they were people on the scaffolding that were helping them to like cushion their fall onto the scaffolding. My old lady had to do that. I'm trying to think how it all transpired. They ended up dropping Alex into there was about 10 people with their arms out. I don't think Alex even knows this. He may know, but he doesn't remember. But they dropped him. They got him down with like I forget what the hell it was, onto the scaffolding, and it was like on by the 2nd floor. And they just dropped him to like, there's like 10 people with their arms out. He just dropped him down. He was like a year and a half old. A year old. He was like a little, you know, he was a little baby. So, anyway. All right, let's get walking. Enough of memory lane. I lived. It's all that matters. Let's not look at yesterday. Let's look at today and the future. Actually, the now is much better. Let's look at the now. I don't remember what was down here before. Studio Bangkok. I don't know what it means. It's a studio or like a studio apartment. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And actually, I think they painted over it. They painted over it. And before they painted over it, I went back and it was all black because the fire had done some damage to the outside. Oh, that was quick. Thick ledges or no ledges. Just like in China, no guardrails in some places. You know what it is? I figured something out when I got here. People are not responsible when they drive if they hit you. No, it's you need to be careful and be watchful, mindful that you're not in their path. That's what you have to do, really. Now, where's that Japanese restaurant? It's gone. I didn't even remember that. Let me see. It might be over to the left. It used to be a sushi restaurant. No, it's not here. I don't remember where the hell it is. It's been so long. Maybe it's shut down. Ah, yes, memory lane. They do have boxing here. All right, well, that's good. Beast mode. I'm trying to remember where that. Maybe it was the next street down. Dre, what's happening? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Nah, I don't see it. I don't know if it was the next street over. Let me just walk here, guys. Gotta get through this maze here. Cafe, old style. Get the bag. Oh, this is the gym over here. This is his gym. Holy shit. This guy, what's his name? Brico, I think his name is Brico. He owns this gym. He's a Filipino guy, and I knew him from boxing. You know, he had fighters fighting all over the place, and I knew him through boxing. And he opened this gym up quite some time ago. The kids wanted to go, but they were never able to because the way that the schedule was, they couldn't go. But I never had seen the gym. They moved it. It used to be over across the street. Now it's huge. Wow. Maybe I'll go over there. Hard to resist. Let's see if I can get across the street. I don't know, is it worth it? Maybe. Sorta, kinda. Kid on a bike's going faster than anybody else. This is how we do it. There's actually a lot of Filipinos here, but the Thais and the Filipinos fight all the time. We used to make fights all the time between Filipinos and Thais. We'd go over there, they'd come here, you know, but I've never been here before. This place is huge, man. Must be doing pretty well. This is Town in Town, which is Wang Tong Lang. Okay, this guy's name is Nerese over here. Let's see here. Nerese Sing Wan Cha. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. This guy. Yeah, Nerese. Huh. Wow. I don't see anybody in here. Of course, they got pictures of Pacquiao up. Nice gym, though. Hey, this is, what the hell's his name? God damn it, I used to, that's Donnie Nietes. Yeah, you see, look, here. Donnie Nietes. I photographed him and wrote an article about him when I went to the Philippines. I went to the Philippines to do the story. All right, this is the MMA and martial arts part of the gym. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about that because the rice industry here is pretty shitty, from what I've been told. Anyway, so he's nobody here. It's too bad. I'd like to talk to him. I haven't talked to the guy in years. But this is his gym, Highland Boxing Gym. It's one of the only places that, you know, most of the gyms here, they're Muay Thai gyms. And so if you come in, you're going to learn Muay Thai. Now, they'll teach you boxing, but they're not focused only on boxing. And that's one reason why some Thais don't do quite as well. You know, the guys who have great hands just from the get-go, or they have good hands from the get-go, they're you know, just better with their hands, tend to do better in boxing. But guys who are just, you know, average fighters and they're Muay Thai fighters, the boxing gyms cater more to Muay Thai because that's the big sport here. It's, you know, much more prevalent. All right, so we're gonna walk a little ways down here, and I'm not gonna go towards, if I go up ahead and take a right, I'll be heading towards Ramkhamhaeng Road. And I used to live on the way to Ramkhamhaeng Road over there, which is why this was our area, this was my neighborhood. None of this shit was here. None of these buildings were here then. I mean, none of them. But we're gonna go left instead of right. Oh, I forgot to say that area, the area where I was, the scene with the Starbucks, that area, it used to be, many years ago, before this, they built that place, before they built any of that, you could go right into the boxing gym, the Muay Thai gym there, but in front of it was a big restaurant, and it was known as Cow Size Restaurant, Cow Size Galaxy, the great champion boxer from here, and he's probably the greatest boxer ever to come out of Thailand. And he ran the place. Now, I don't think it was his. I think it was just in his name only that he was there. But I used to go there once in a while after I train, and I'd go for food. And he would, you know, always come over and say hello, because I wrote about him and his brother, Kalkor. That was many years ago as well. Now, this place, it should be in the corner, is the place I told Longhorns about. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, I think you go back here, but I don't know. This is kind of a nice little place. Coffee and cake and coffee and bakery. We've got a nice little place in here. So. Romai. I can't see what the fuck that says. Romai Ai Un. Yeah. Romai Ai Un. Anyway. I don't know, I think it's right in here. It might be this place straight ahead of me. But it might be straight through here. I'm not, you know, if you just go walk straight back here. Great shabushi place. Very, very good. Last I heard, she's doing pretty well. It's been, I don't know, a month or two since I contacted her through Facebook. God, I gotta take a leak, man. Whew. It's hot, humid, and sticky. Like always. Shit, I gotta get some money from the ATM. Oh, what is this? Little cat place? Oh. So I'm dressed up down. No, okay. For rent. Yeah. She's on the list. She's on the list of things to do, you know, to go see her and have a cake made meal. This place has been around here forever. Heavy duty rain in the afternoon and in the evening here, which I don't mind. I do if I'm going to be at the beach or, you know, walking around, but like this, I prefer it doesn't rain. But I'm okay one way or the other. It's all good. Now, this place right here is a school, and it's we wanted, and actually, I used to live right down this street here to the right. When Alex and Nicholas were babies, we lived right down the street here. And this school, this Bodindecha, oh shit. It's one of the places where you have to pay tea money to get in and blah, blah, blah. But it's supposed to be a good school. We tried to get Alex and Nicholas in there, but we needed a couple of references, and one of the references that I wanted, I didn't want to ask him for a favor, because, you know, here, you ask a Thai for a favor and who knows what they're going to ask you for. You know, I just didn't want to do it. And also, it's a very expensive school. It was probably too much, you know. That's one of those places, you know, it works out to something like $400,000 or $500,000 a year, $400,000 a year, something like that. Which is like $1,000 a month for one kid. So up ahead, we're gonna go right up here, and then we're going to take a left, and we'll start getting into the, you know, neighborhood areas where there's all kinds of goodies, food and vendors, you know, food vendors, other kinds of vendors. I'll get my steps in today. By the way, the other day when I was in Klang today, I got 16,000 steps in, which isn't bad. It's not huge, but it ain't bad. Now, wait a minute. We're going to go right, right, left. That's what it is. They got the little tiny coconuts. But I need to get some cash. I'll just go right here. Crepes a day. Why? You don't want my bank account. Fucking sad ass bank account. You don't want mine. Is that all you say, the renegade? Thailand is a nice place. Thailand is so beautiful. Jesus Christ. Okay, we get the picture, all right? Fucking A, man. Go buy a hat from my website. It says, I love Thailand. Go ahead. Fucking A, man. I like this. Dude Barber Bangkok. 300 baht. Crazy, man. 300 baht, and you can get a cut for, you can still find them for 60 baht, but now they're mostly 100 baht from what I've seen. Oh yeah, there you go. Hello. Yes, salon. Oh, we got coconut right here. I'll get some coconut water. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to get some. That's it, huh? จะกินยังไงอ่ะก็มีไซรอดอ่ะโอเค perfect 20 baht. There's your coconut girl for the day. Yeah, I do have the hats now. They say I love Thailand. They're pretty good. I'm gonna have to get one in Andrew's honor. It's gonna be called Thailand is a beautiful place. That's what it's gonna say. Or Thailand is beautiful. Lon ไหม คุณร้อนไหม
ร้อนค่ะภาษาไทยเก่งมาอยู่เมืองไทยนานหรือยังคะ
ก็นานครับ ครับคุณมาร์คครับ
ร้อนมาก เดี๋ยวก็ฝน
ก็รอฝนจะมานะ
มา
ก็ดีนะอร่อยมากนะ
ร้อนฝนจะฝนก็มา
Yeah, very, very hot, but very good. That hits the spot. Perfect มากๆนะ Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that, man. When it's hot, you got a nice cold coconut. I would have liked to had it out of the coconut, but no worries. Andy, you don't want to lose too much weight. You know, all 6'9" of you. Tasty. Tasty, tasty. See, I like bikes more like this. It's not that difficult, man. Just be here for a while. You start picking stuff up. You know I gotta eat the coconut. I'm sweating like from every possible orifice in my body. Andy, thank you very much. Shit, I missed it. What the hell was that? I don't know what kind of car that was, but hopefully this coconut doesn't have COVID. On a hot day, it can't be beat. Choke D, Andy. All gone. We're gonna go up here, take a left. Here's a sushi bar right here. I wonder if that's the same one as it used to be over at the other place. I just changed those locations. My wife has like a quarter of a watermelon in the freezer now, and you know I like that. You take it out, You let it thaw a little bit, and then when you eat it, it's fantastic. It's even better than just cold watermelon. Rice place. Now, I could turn right and go up towards Ramkhamhaeng, but I'm not going to do that. Kids used to take Taekwondo at this school many years ago. Nice place here. Can't see it, but there's a swimming pool to my left. Oh boy, it's looking run down now, man. Whew. Sushi Bento Bangkok. Sushi restaurant right next to a tire dealer. Oh, look at that. Sexy, sexy. Okay, so this is 7-Eleven, which they're building another 7-Eleven right across from where we live. If we go this way, maybe I will go this way. If we go this way, you run into Ramkhamhaeng Road. Might as well go this way. Right in front of 7-Eleven. God, you can barely get in here. There's so many people here. So many little shops here that you can barely get in. Well, there is a natural gas shortage here in Thailand. They're running they're close to being short of gas, but they're trying to figure out what to do. At least that was the last I saw. This is a predominantly Muslim area coming up here that we're walking through. Maybe I should go down to Ramkhameng. I don't know how it looks to the left. I thought it was a little busier, but you can see a lot of places are shut down. Look, see? Shut down. Coffee shop shut down. Look at all these places shut down. Son of a gun. Now, we can turn to the right, and the shortcut is basically a shortcut for cars and motorcycles. Takes you out, I forget the name of the street that it takes you out to, but then you gotta like turn left or turn right, and you turn left, then you turn right, and I think you turn right again and then left, and you end up, believe it or not, it's shorter than going this way. But let me see what else is up here. I may turn around. I need some liveliness to keep me awake here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Doesn't look like much. It was a lot busier before. There's a school up ahead. Yeah, we'll go this way. Screw it. We'll go back. Go towards Ramkhameng. See how far I can walk in about 30 minutes. Kayang Samtam Latu. This is Thailand. This is not tourist area. This is not Pattaya. Pattaya. This is not Phuket, Chiang Mai. That was a car. How many liters was the tank? I can't even remember how much it used to cost. It was like $20 for me to fill up my the last car that I had, and that was like 35 years ago. Motorcycle was $3, and that was with regular when it was 75 cents a gallon for regular. Whew. Diggity dog. We're gonna turn left here. Wearing a mask outside has got to be, in this heat and humidity, has got to be one of the most idiotic ideas. I mean, it's like having a wet towel over my face. A little bit of corn. Motorbike. You. Of course, it's a beach area, and it's up to each province how they enforce wearing a mask. And in Bangkok, nobody says shit. I can't tell you how many times cops have drove by me and I got my mask just like this, or I don't even have a mask on. It's in my hand. They don't say a word. What do you cop? Ah.นี่เฮ้ย ตัวใหญ่เหมือนกัน
จะไปไหนครับเนี่ย
ก็ไปที่ไหนนะรู้จักร้านกาแฟอินเทอร์เน็ต
ร้านอะไร
ร้านกาแฟ
กาแฟอินเทอร์เน็ตเหรอนี่มาเซ่
ไม่ใช่ที่นี่เลยรามก็แม่งตะลนราม
ถนนราม
ร้านคำแหงอะไรถนนรามคำแหง
ร้านกาแฟอะไรนะอินทนิน
เหมือนกัน
มันอยู่ซอยรามกาแฟเท่าไหร่ถามเขาดู
จำไม่ได้
มีหลายที่เนาะ
ไม่เป็นไรก็ไปได้
ไปไม่ได้ก็คือไปไม่จุกจะไปปากซอยเลยก่อน
โอเค
ลองถามเขา
ยังไงก็ได้พักสวยก็ได้
ลองถามดู
แล้วแต่
ว่าจะอยู่ซอยประมาณเท่าไหร่เราจะได้ไปถูก
โอ้ยจำไม่ได้นะไม่ได้ไปนานแล้ว Exactly. อะไรนะ
บาท
10 บาทเท่านั้นไม่เป็นไร 10 baht. I gave him 20 for being honest. All right, this is 53. We were right by 43. Ramkhamhaeng University. All this whole road, all the way down, down and down and down. See? Mask down so I can breathe in this heat. And 2 cops just drove right by me. You know, I think at this point they're like, do we really want to fight about it? It's not like I'm, you know, in a group of people standing next to people. You know, I'm not next to anybody. I walk alone. Man, they are always building, you know? Over here, building. A SkyTrain, if you go back a ways, you run into the SkyTrain. So this over here, I believe, where's it at? I think over here, down here. I don't remember, to be honest now. But the track, they're building around the track, and they had a nice track here that many years ago I used to run at. Yeah, this is it actually, right here. They're building around it now, and all right, here's a Cafe Amazon. Ah, here's the Intanon right up here. Which is where I want to go. not the one. That's not the one. I think it's farther down. I'll get some steps in today too. Look at this. Yeah, my caffeine levels definitely need to be recharged. I need to go to a caffeination hub. Go ahead, Gennaro. Say what you must. Is this where I used to live? Yeah, this is the street. This is the street. Wow, this place is closed now. Wow. That's pretty sad. All right, I'll turn around in a second and show you guys. This place right here, August, if I go down this street right here, I'll run into my old apartment. And if I keep going down the street, then I turned left, I'll go right to where I started this morning, over at Town and Town. Town and Town, you just come from Town and Town, you go straight out of Town and Town, and take a right instead of a left like I did, and you come straight down the street, and then we hit Ronkonkoma Road. This place used to be huge. It used to be full of girls. It used to be full of, students mainly. Female students. Used to just be packed. And now that place is shut down, man. Sawasdee krap. ROM 43/1. Yes. Oh, I got the chicken skins, man. Sorry, I can't pass that shit up. I can't pass the chicken skin up. Those are too damn good, man. Yes, I would say follow along with me. I'm gonna look, but my new website, I got this package that has all these different apps that you can put on your website. And I'm wondering if they have any kind of live app that will follow you where you go. Because if they do, I'll have to put it up. That would be good. All right. Horrible for you, but good for the heart, as in it makes you feel better. Oh man, these are good. Very fresh. Oh. Gennaro alert. Wake up, Gennaro. Wake up, Gennaro. Them chicken skins is good. I hate the street right here because you're supposed to cross over with the overpass. And I'm so damn lazy that I don't want it. Oh man. Whew. Down the street here is the temple, Wat Tiplila. I can take the boat from there too. Crunchy. mixed with a little dirty bus exhaust. This place, first place I went to go see a movie with my wife, 24 years ago. Two for 25 baht. I could have sworn there's another Intanin coffee shop. I've been talking about that for a while, Andy. Just got to get motivated, wake up one morning and say, I feel like going across town. Basically, that means I feel like spending almost all day out when I most of the time don't feel like that. But I've been meaning to do a few things over in that area, so it'll happen sooner than later. Can't breathe, man. Whew. Oh, that thing's been gone for a while. I think you're talking about the one over by Bow Bay, which is nowhere near here. I really need coffee. I need coffee for my bunghole. Bunghole! Oh, those bananas smell good. There's also a Scala shark fin soup restaurant. Well, there's a Cafe Amazon here, but I want to walk a little further. That's Pizza Hut. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rawhide. The steps just keep adding up. You know, I've been looking for a garbage can. Can't find one to save my life here. Usually they have them on the side next to the rail here, but today no have. And I'm not a litterer. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know, the coolest guy in the whole Enter the Dragon was Jim Kelly. He was cool. I think he died a few years ago, but cool character. You gotta bribe him, man. You didn't offer him enough money. I've been there before. It's not, you know, I mean, if you don't believe in ghosts like me, it's not that big of a deal. It's a dangerous building. That's about it. And they're worried now because people know about it. They're worried that somebody's going to get seriously hurt, you know. I'm Joe. Well, I'm not going any farther than this up here. I thought there was another one. But I don't see that it's up here. Huh. All right, Gennaro, take your pick. You got office girls up ahead. They're like, Gennaro, what's happening, babe? There's a coffee place right here, but I'm not going to this one. Yeah, I don't see it. So that's too bad. I thought there was two of them. Maybe it's the other direction from where I went out to the right. Maybe if I turn left, maybe that's where it was. Now, in this street right here, you can see they have little food places, little restaurants. And many years ago, like my wife and I, we weren't married, and we were just, you know, going out or whatever, and we went to go eat there at one of these food places, and some lady was gonna pour her water. They had these water jugs out, these big water jugs. She went to pour the water and she felt something inside the water. She opened it up and it was a little mouse. There was a little mouse in the water jug. Oh, thank you, Mr. Duke. Thank you very much. And thank you to whoever else maybe I didn't see. Oh, Beeson, thank you very much. So choke D to you, choke D to Duke. Appreciate it. Would appreciate the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think we'll go back to, well, it wasn't my mouse. Usually the mouse is for free. You get the mouse for free. Mouse or rat comes free of charge. Yeah, we were gonna, I think this is the trail, it says right there, Ronglien, or maybe that's what, I can't see here. Yeah, Anuban. It used to be, there was a school called the Trail School, and that was an international school we looked at for Alex and Nicholas. Ronglien, Anuban, Banti. I bet you those would be more palatable than the mouse that she had. Ugh. We were like, eh. That was the end of our meal. Need something for your phone? There you get it right there. Yeah, I think I'll go in the Cafe Amazon. Air conditioning. I'm drenched right now because of the humidity. Mouse juice. Nam ngủ. Nam nu. Not ngủ, that would be snake water. We used to spend a lot of time on Ramkhameng Road, and to me it's about the same. I've told this story 100 times, but this overpass up ahead, I believe this is the one where the concrete fell out and hit a young girl. I think she was a university student or maybe a high school student, older high school student. And the concrete fell and hit her on the head. And she had brain damage. And she sued and got like 300,000 baht, which is like 10 grand. So she got fuck all basically. Oh, this place is small, man. Oh, why not? It's not that cool in here either. What'd you come? Call espresso lawn cup. Oh, cup. Call espresso lawn. Popcorn. I would say that this is not exactly the ambiances here is a bit drab, a bit sterile. Nah, I don't really like iced coffee. Well, you know what the hot coffee does? It makes you feel better. Yeah, look, sweaty forearm. I like what I have. Kailangan sweat to mat. When I see the word mutt, he sweat to mutt, I think nut club. Get 15% off your first order, your next order, from now until the next stream, which I'm gonna say should be, well, I don't know, next couple of days. Get 15% off of all merch. Look at me, I'm sweating my balls off, literally. Go to AnAmericanInBangkok.com. What a segue from Sweat to Mutt to Nut Club. NUTCLUB, Nut Club. One word. Jesus Christ. Longhorns will love this. Longhorns, you're gonna love this. Paper cup. Whew. See, the real reason I'm here is not for the coffee. It's for the air conditioning. Should go over there and grab a handful of towels. Professional transition into the advert. Espresso lawn cup. S lawn. If you really want to sound cool, you go S lawn cup. S lawn. And that is hot. Lawn ma. This is how you really drink it. With your pinky out. So anybody have any preferences, Trang or Chumpon? Chumpon could be very good. Both places, I believe, are going to have kayaking. The wife wants to go to Calso, but with her, who knows? She makes everybody is segregated now. Everybody has to stay in their own room. Her and I are in our own rooms. Mine being the bedroom, hers being the living room. Nicholas has his own room, which he does not come out of. Aside for going to using the facilities, he doesn't come out of there. And yesterday, Alex was working at some 5-star hotel all day, so he wasn't home. I didn't see him. Well, I did see him. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I hear this knocking on my door, and he's like, I just wanted to say hello, what's up? And then he started to tell me about his day at work. So, he's moving up. Segregated because Nicholas has the COVID. He has the COVID. Get me an ice hat. Can I have a round thing of ice to put on my head? I want a round ice donut. Get me an iced donut. It's a good idea, actually. An iced donut. You put it on the top of your head, like a big, thick one. Chip out the center, put it on top of your head. Strap it on with like a hat with a little chin strap. And just let it melt. Chucky, where is Chucky? Chucky's still at home. He hasn't left yet. Longhorns was on earlier. He's probably still listening, or he's watching Gunsmoke. My buddy Simon is in the Ukraine right now. And I would say I'm jealous, but you know what? Seeing what I'm seeing, you know, from a humanitarian perspective, yeah, exactly. He's got a cold. Of course, you know, you talk to my wife and, you know, it's a plastic donut with water and it freezes it. Well, that's a better idea. There you go. Let's all get rich. He gets his head turned into a donut. Can I turn my head into a donut and eat it whenever I want? Heat is just, I mean, it's so brutal. You think you get over it, you know, you don't though. You never get past it. Now, what the hell was I going to say? Forget. I want to, just because of, what's the word? Well, it is strategic, but it's also because of the red tape, because of the administration, because of the fuzzy guidelines here. I want to test with the rapid antigen before I go anywhere. My wife is going to test today. Nicholas is, I think, going to test tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, I know where Bangsan is. I spent a lot of time there. That's where I wrote They Call Me Farang. I wrote it there in what was it? Koh Chang in the south. Bangsan's just a hop, skip, and a jump, man. But, you know, it's okay, but I'll get bored there. It's not like, you know, where I'm going to go, man, this place is so beautiful. I can go for a walk and just sit on the beach. And it doesn't give me that same feeling. Kind of like Pattaya, you know? I mean, it's nice, but take me to a deserted island where there's a beautiful beach and there's nobody there. To me, that's better. Or even a little used beach. I do need this. This is jet fuel. Nothing like a double espresso to charge your batteries. Ugh. Trang or Chumpon? You and me both, man. You and me both. And, you know, I tell you what, Nicholas, he's got like a little cold. That's what it's like. He's got a little bit of a sore throat, a runny nose, and a very mild cough. To me, he's got a cold. He's not getting worse. He's been vaccinated. He's got a booster. He's gonna be fine. Now, I don't want him going spreading it to anybody because he knows he's not well. I don't want that, but, you know, my wife is, you know, extra too careful. You know, it's like
she's constantly spraying alcohol and mopping and cleaning, and I'm like, I haven't seen you clean this much, since my mother came to the house or since Longhorns came over, or Chucky, and she's got to make the place clean, And me, the reason I'm doing it is so I can tell somebody, I took this at this time, screw you. I negative. I booster. It's protection from somebody throwing me in some quarantine somewhere. I don't think they'll do that, but you never know. You guilty, you go hospital. My wife was like, why don't we put him in a hospital? I go, are you out of your mind? If anything, put him back in his apartment. They won't let him in. They won't let him back in his apartment until he shows that he's negative. So if I got the shits, does that mean they won't let me in there because I got the shits? They don't want me giving the stomach flu to anybody else? It's been gone for a long time. And you know what? I haven't put the shirt up yet, but I still have it, and I'm gonna put it up. Illogical logic is the norm. Illogical logic is the norm. That's the shirt. Because that's what it is. It's true. Illogical logic, man. It's like, why do you do it this way? Because the government says. Well, why does the government say it? You ever think about it? It's the COVID. It's the science. Another video demonetized. I gotta tell you, the other day when I was in Klong Tui, I got demonetized. And I didn't get demonetized for anything I said. One Thai song played for like 57 seconds. Sorry, we take you cannot earn from this video. All the money goes to the owner of the song. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I do the work, and then the asshole, because there's music playing in the background, the asshole who owns the song gets all the money? I say it's 50-50. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem giving them something, break them off a little nugget. I understand. I'm all for people having the rights to their material and everything, but I'm the one who was doing all the work, walking around, and then I present the vehicle. And then this bastard happens to be playing this Thai song in the background, which you can barely hear. I think it was like 53 seconds. 53 seconds out of like 3 hours, and the whole song, the whole video is demonetized. I got to tell you guys something yesterday. From yesterday. Yesterday, I'm working at Starbucks, so I'm not at home. I don't want to be at home. Nikki having the co-wit and all that. I want to be out as much as possible. And I just want to get out of the house. I'm sitting there. There's nobody in the place. I got my headphones on. I'm humming along. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Da. I start listening to some Peter Frampton, some Do You Feel Like We Do. A couple of people come in, which I didn't really even realize. And the next thing I know, Preo comes over to me and she goes, Scott. And I go, huh? What? She goes, you know you're singing? Do you know you're whistling or humming or whatever it was I was doing? And I go, really? I didn't know. I was like, woke up this morning. Oh, man. I was like, sorry. It's hard when you hear that song not to hum or sing or something, Anyway, let's get out of here before I start singing. going in the garbage. Oh, you speak Thai very good. พูดไทยเก่ง In the garbage we go. I love it. Like if you put your own music up, and then you know, I know this has happened. People put their own music up, and then they get hit with a content or a demonetization, copyright claim. At least they're not as bad as before, where if you had a song in your video, they would just demonetize you. That's it. You're demonetized. Kind of like PayPal. If they're not positive 100% where the money came from, they'd lock your account, and you'd have like $1,000 in there, and it'd be like, sorry, you're under investigation. Well, when am I going to get my money? You're under investigation. Yeah, but when am I going to get my money? All that money was good before you got this little $5 payment. Oh, I thought you knew that, Andy. Pretty much how it is everywhere now. US, everywhere. All right, let's get out of here. Shit. Maybe we'll get on a boat, eh? Sounds like a good idea to me. From coffee cave to the real world. Oh, I could have got that guy right there. All's well that ends well, Andy. Yeah, this is 29. I'm not walking to 43/1, or what the hell was it? That's 39. Maybe I'll walk. Shit. This is Thailand. 3 on a motorbike is normal. $500 Shit, man, we get them now for 60 baht to 100 baht. They're raping people on these tests. See if I can get a taxi.
I don't want to take a taxi. Defeats the purpose. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. I'm not wearing my Manscaped underwear today because I didn't think I need it. But you know what? I was wrong. I could use the Manscaped underwear, and you too could use it. It's awfully hot here, and you know what happens to the man region, to your man parts, when you've been walking for hours and you're hot and sweaty and sticky. Use the code MALIN20 at manscaped.com. Save your balls. I wish I had worn mine. Hey! Wanted to get that motorbike. See if I can get him over here. Hey! No, not you, honey. I wanted the motorbike, but shit. At least in the shade, it's semi-cool. Little coconuts. Another one goes right by. Had I wore my Manscaped underwear, I wouldn't be so quick to jump on a motorbike to go to the pier. I just walk and it wouldn't, but it's getting a little bit painful, if you know what I mean. All right, cats and good coffee. Sweet dreams. Oh. Cost me like 20. Take me 20 minutes to walk. We are coming up to Ram 39, which is Wat Tip Lila. What the cup? Oh my God, I gotta make one of these shirts. Look at this. I don't know if you guys caught that. Money, please, on his shirt. There's going to be a little massage place up here on the left, if I remember correctly. Little birdies. Here's the temple, which I have photographed, shot video of, live streamed from. You go in over here, up ahead, on the right there. Good deal. Gotta watch these sidewalks. Easy to break your ass. Looks like that massage place is no more. This is a fitness center. Wow. Little place. Fun suka pop. Means the healthy house. Check that out. Let's see. You gotta go across. No. Forgot this. Should go in here. Got to go into the temple grounds. It's pretty cool. Cool as in not as hot. It's a dangerous area. There is the boat pier. The pier for the boat. More coffee up ahead. Coffee. What's Sid doing over here? We're at number 16. We're going to number 21, so 5 stops. Whew. It's fun for me, too. You know why it's fun? First, because they have a chair right here that I can sit down on after sweating my nuggets off. Second, because it provides a good view. Third, because, and most importantly, because look at the pier going across right there. The ferry, rather. A little ferry. Human-powered ferry. Because the air, you know, you get a little air coming through, and right now, the boat should not be full. I should be able to get a chair, a seat, fairly easily. So, Andy, if you ever want to come out this way, you know that the stop number is 16, where I am right now. Wat Tiplela Temple, Ramkhameng area. And you take 5 stops, boom, you're right there at the Mall Bangkok. Which I think I'm gonna get some more orange juice for Nicholas, and maybe some Gatorade. I haven't had any Gatorade in a long time. I feel like drinking some. Nice little stretch right here. You know, these houses are most of them are pretty nice. All the way down. Today there's not much of a smell. It's not bad. It can be, you know, pretty nasty at times, but today it's not too bad. Get my water out. Yeah, this is after, oh, fish. Where are we at right here? Wat Tiplela? Yeah, this is after the bend. The bend is around just before, I think, Tonglor and the city line. There's fish flopping all over the place today. See if they start jumping around a little bit. There you go. See that one? They're all over the place today. Maybe it's time to put the bait on and throw the line in. Oh, how I hope I can get out of here quickly. Yeah, well, it probably would be. Here comes a boat, but it's not my boat. It's going the wrong way. But it looks like my boat is coming. You look down there, quite a ways away, you can see it. It'll be here in a couple of minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, this one's pretty full. Going out, it's kind of full. I'm surprised. Andy, actually, people do fish here. I see guys fishing this all the time. I wouldn't say all the time, but once in a while I see guys fishing. You know, some people, you know, they're like, hey, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. Yeah, well, it's, you know, it's fine right now. You got all these carcinogens in there, you know, and they're going to catch up to you one day, cause cancer. Yeah, I'm hungry right now. You know what I mean? That's kind of their mentality. Now, I don't really want to eat fish from here, but, you know. And I'll be honest, I do like closing out the stream riding on the boat because I get to relax a little, you know. But that boat is coming slow, man. I got to go back out towards Pinklao, and there was a market out there, not the market that most people take, or, you know, they go to. I forget the name of it though, but and then go, if you know, there might be some people here who remember where there was. I went during the week to this market, and the market was shut down, and there just happened to be a guy with his longtail boat over on the pier, and he said, if you want to go, I'll take you. I said, how much? 1,000 baht. I was like, you know, I don't know. He said, yeah, come on, you know, no problem, very good. I said, all right, fuck it, you know. I went, and it was money well spent. Very, very nice trip down the Klongs. And, you know, it's the Klongs that are much narrower than this particular Klong, this CASHAPP. And, you know, you're right, basically you're going right behind somebody's house, and you're right there, like, you know, you're almost close enough where you can touch them. Hello? Yeah. I like that boat. That was good. And the boat I took with my mother when we went to the cooking school. When we went to the cooking school, I gotta find that footage. I don't know where. I have so much footage, and I'm not the greatest at organizing all of it. But one day I'll find it. I stumble onto things. And I'll have you guys know. that I had to take a leak from before when the stream started. All right, I can sit down. Yeah, I know. They're pretty good. If you're a tourist, they're good. I've been on, I believe I've been on every single major canal at one time or another. But you know, you can go and there's little back areas that you can go to, and you know, that they just, it's like you're stumbling into another world. I would like to go back to the what the hell was the name of it? It's over by Jono. I forget the name of it. It escapes me at the moment. Recounting, is it Recounting or is it the other one? I'm trying to think. I took it once on a stream. I don't think it's Recounting, it's the other one. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's near that Pretty Banomyong street. It's right next to it, actually. And it's very cheap. It's like 20 baht, 15 baht for the whole ride. sure they have. At some point, I don't think it happens very often. I know there was a lady who fell off on one of the boats I was on, but it was like really quick. She fell and somebody leaned over and picked her up right away. I don't know how they did it. They must have, you know, she wasn't but a, you know, like 80 pounds. There you go, fishermen. Muay Thai gym coming up. Or did we already pass it? And maybe we passed it. Feels so good. Nah, I can't say I have. Might be the cross legs girl. All right. We made it. You know where I'm gonna end, right? I love that about this place. Listen, I've been stuck out in the middle of a field that put on a boxing event. Everybody's leaving. I'm like, oh, I want to take a bus now. People are like, the bus doesn't leave until tomorrow. I'm like, well, that's not what I was told. Yeah, well, no buses. Sorry. Well, how am I going to get is there a train? Yeah, there's a train. How am I going to get there? No taxi. Well, how about I pay you 100 baht? Will you take me there? Yeah, okay, sure. That's kind of how it is, you know? I was gonna take a train. I think it was to Koh Chang in the south. I was gonna take a train. And I missed the train. And I was gonna take a motorbike and go all the way ahead of the train, beat the train to the next station and get the train. But instead, I decided to take a taxi over to the bus station. And I took a bus down to the south instead of a train. What time is it now? 3 hours. Must be about 12 o'clock now. This is my staging ground. I come here, I decide what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go, what's next. Yes, I've been there many years ago in the Koh Bay. Nice place. I like most of the islands. It'd be nice if I could just go island hopping all the time. That would be kind of cool. Well, guys, we made it. We started where? Where did we start? We started out by town in town. We went and took a look at where I fell from almost 20 years ago, or 20 something years ago, where I fell and broke. I've been thinking about this, and I was asked the other day. I fractured my skull in 2 places, 2 compound fractures in my fingers, fractured wrist, 4 fractured ribs, punctured lung. Thank you very much, Mr. Gallo. Appreciate that. Choke D to you. 4 fractured ribs, punctured lung, had a tube in my lung for, I don't know how long it was, a week, 2 weeks. Fractured hip, bruised almost all over my body from the fall. Completely, like all of my back was completely purple. Back of my legs were, everything was purple, black and blue and purple. Yeah, but you went to the wrong Koh Chang. Seriously, that place is okay, but it's a tourist area now. And if you know where to go there are some really cool places there that you can just hang out at. But I personally like the Koh Chang in the south much better than the one to the east. It's a lot more laid back. It's more like deserted island kind of place, you know. You can go walking and walking and walking. You won't see anybody, you know. What else was I going to say? I think that was it. I didn't get out of the hospital. I was in a coma for 4 days. I was in the hospital for about a month, and I couldn't walk for more than about 15, 20 minutes.
for a year. It took me a year to be able to walk a half an hour. So it was traumatic. And let me tell you, I laid on the sofa for months and I couldn't do anything. And my wife was helping me, and you know, she'd be like, come on, if you gotta go to the bathroom, get up and go. And I'd be like, I need some help. Because that's how bad off I was. I was in bad shape. And you know, at first she helped me, and then she was like, get up off your ass, you can do it. Get up and do it. So that was fun. Don't fall from the 4th floor of anywhere. If you know what's good for you. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the contributions. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like I said, now go to my website. I just put up one little blog note saying the website's under construction. If you're a member, don't sweat it. The member section's going to be back. I'll have everything a lot more organized and all that. I'm still putting some things together. There are some little glitches, and I know about them, and I got to trying to see who the barista of the day are. I don't know. New people. I don't know why they do that. But anyway, yeah, go to my website at americaninbangkok.com. Plenty of stuff up on that site, and you know, I'm building on it. It's coming along, and it should make things easier. And there should be some cool stuff up on there in the next week or so. So, and again, I forgot about this. Can't forget this. If you want to get something from the site, whether it's a shirt, all right, Andy, take care. Whether it's a shirt, a mouse pad, a hat, whatever it might be, use the code NUTCLUB. That's NUTCLUB, one word, Nut Club. Look up Two-Ton Tony Galento. He was part of a Nut Club. He was the head nut. Anyway, Nut Club, get 15% off on your order from now until the next stream. And thank you, Beeson. I don't dedicate enough time to it now, to be honest, because I'm trying to concentrate on the streams and video as opposed to photography. But, you know, there's a reason why I've changed websites and servers and all this other kind of stuff. It's to make things easier on me so that everything is kind of automated. I don't have to do as much manually, you know. But yeah, thank you. Anyway, Dallo, you take it easy. Jim should be on his way here if he's not here already. Mr. Jim. He's probably, listen, when you get over here, I'm the last thing you want to think about. It's not, oh my God, I have to go see Scott. It's not like you're a chick who's dying to see me because you missed something. And I don't have that anymore. It's been a long time since that's happened. So hopefully he landed and made it okay and everything's good with him. But anyway, I'm sure we'll find out. I'll see you in a few days. I don't know where I'll be, what I'll be doing, but you know, hopefully it'll be interesting. Hopefully I'll be somewhere else other than Bangkok. But until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choke D, Leo Jerkan Mai. That's good luck and see you later. All right? Take it easy.